Exploring alternatives. How to use how about and what about in English. Hello learners. Welcome back to our series on English language learning. Today, we're diving into a really interesting part of conversational English, offering alternatives. We'll focus specifically on the phrases, how about and what about, and how you can use them to propose alternatives in your day-to-day conversations. Let's get started. How about and what about are two common English phrases you can use when you want to suggest an alternative idea, solution, or course of action. They are generally used in questions and are followed by a noun, pronoun, or verb ing. For example, how about we go to the cinema tonight? Or, what about Chinese food for dinner? When using how about or what about, the structure is simple. You start with how about or what about, followed by a noun, a pronoun, or a verb in the ing form. Example with a noun. How about a movie? Example with a pronoun. What about him? Example with a verb in the ing form. What about going to the park? Remember, how about and what about are interchangeable in these cases. Another interesting usage of how about and what about is in yes, no questions. Here, these phrases can help you propose an alternative while still asking for confirmation from the other person. For example, we could go hiking tomorrow. How about that? Or, I could cook dinner tonight. What about that? Be careful. A common mistake is using a verb in the base form after how about or what about. Remember, if you're using a verb, it should always be in the ing form. Incorrect. What about go to the beach? Correct. What about going to the beach? And that's it for today's lesson. Remember, how about and what about are great phrases to use when you want to suggest alternatives in English. Practice these phrases as much as you can, and you'll soon find them naturally appearing in your conversations. Happy learning, and see you in our next lesson.